What do sunglasses, hats, and a bow wow luau have in common?
It's just ahead. The future's so bright.
You gotta wear shades. Hi, I'm Joni Michaels.
And I'm Barry Lance.
This is Design Your Life, Style with Barry and Joni. Nice shirt, Bear.
I like yours better.
We thought it'd be fun to wear these for the Bow Wow Luau. We're hosting that. That's coming up a little bit later this summer. And we're going to tell you all about it.
And we have great style pros dropping in with wonderful things about your home in this beautiful Matt Beecher home.
We love it. It's beautiful. We're going to be talking to Matt and showcasing that for you. And a special thanks to Jeff Godby of Godby Home Furnishings. Okay, I have to tell a little story on you. We're going to lunch, we're in the car, and I always wear my sunglasses.
Oh.
And you honestly, he's like, those are not working for you. No, no, no. So we thought it might be a fun style this to talk about sunglasses.
Right.
And picking the right frame for your face.
Well, it's all about scale and shape.
Oh, I thought it was about a bowl of sunglasses.
And a bowl of sunglasses. Okay, Joni, slide those on.
Okay. It's always about proportion, right? With the frames and stuff.
And with your more slim face, the glasses are too little. So let's put on.
I'm gonna go maybe more of a rectangular shape.
And a larger shape.
And a larger frame.
Okay. Let's see what those do.
Like this.
Oh, much better.
Well, they feel good.
They
I like
feel
these.
good.
And keep in mind too, with sunglasses, you can always go a little bit larger with frames because you want more protection. So you're probably going to go a little larger. Anyway.
And see, these little ones are too small on me, right? With this fat face I have.
I was going to say your big head.
Big head. But see, look, these are better, right?
Yeah.
Kind of
like
Jack
those.
Nicholson
Yeah,
looking.
like those. And if you have an oval face, just keep in mind you kind of want to go the opposite. So maybe go to a rectangular face. Here is a nice, I think, great pair of sunglasses. Look at this, Jennifer Lopez. She's got a heart-shaped face, and look at that. So
Pretty.
She can pull off a square look, or she can pull off a bigger shade.
Right.
So, style this, everybody. Whatever you do, though, make sure that you're very confident in the sunglasses you look so you can pull off your shades.
Joni, isn't it good here to be with our style pro, Matt Beecher, of Matt Beecher Building?
Always.
And you know, it's nice to be in a spec home and find out that it's sold. And this house is sold. And Matt, you're finishing it up for your new home buyer. And I bet they loved all the specifications that had been done here.
They were a little overwhelmed to start with, but we gave them a good base that they could start choosing from. And they just made a few changes to make it their own.
Spec homes are great for the potential buyer because you can walk through them.
Lots of ideas.
Yeah, and get lots of ideas started. And where are some of your other spec homes?
We have one that's actually directly across the street from here that we're going to start this week here in Diamond Ridge. And then we have another one that we're going to start here in the next week or so in the Center Grove area in Persimmon Woods.
But we'll have to come back and see those
Well,
too.
of course we will.
Yeah, well, I think that your person who started the specification process on this home really did a nice job. I like the richness of sort of like a smoky gray black influence with your granite and your tiles and your floor. Do you like this floor, Joni? It's beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, who does a lot of, the interior finishes for your homes? Do you have a lot of input on that?
I have some input, but I'm not going to take the credit. I'll give it to the ladies in the office that we have.
Okay.
They do a fantastic job with getting the detail down so there aren't questions when we put it in.
And no surprises.
Yes.
Yeah, so then when the builder comes in, so let's say the builder who bought this house, do they continue working and finishing out the specifications or make slight changes with that person in your office?
They would make slight changes. We would go through it with them, make sure they understand what's going to go in. And then if there's something to make it their own that they want to change, they would work with them to try to get those selections changed.
So even a spec home can become your own personal style.
Matt Beecher Builders, we're so happy to have them on board with us. Check out mattbeecherbuilders.com.
We're with Andrea Kleinmeyer, who is the marketing director of the Indiana Design Center, and we are here with our bikes. Andrea, we should really have brought one for you.
Would
What
have
did
been
you
nice.
think of that?
I don't, well, our good friends at Bike Line, do I have to think of everything?
I know,
Our
it's-
good friends at Bike Line said, hey, how about these swanky bikes? And we love these. These are great. Of course, you're the marketing director for the Indiana Design Center, also a PEDCOR company.
Yep. Yeah, it's a great building, a one-stop shop for home interiors, designing, building, remodeling. It's pretty much all here.
Yes, we have artists in the building. Have to get that in there. How many artists now? We have probably 5 to 7
Yeah, about
represented.
5 in a gallery that's open Monday through Saturday as well.
And just from an architectural standpoint, this building is beautiful.
Yeah,
It really
it's-
is.
It's stunning. We're very proud of it, aren't we? You know,
are.
most of the people know, Andrea, that I have an office here, and I see Andrea every day, and we powwow about different marketing events. And speaking of which, we have some upcoming events here in the building.
Yes, every month on the third Tuesday we have a workshop that's hosted by designers, so the public and anyone's welcome to come and attend and learn different design tips, new trends and things like that. I know you've taught some before, so those have been very popular. We have certain speakers that come and talk about relevant topics in the design industry, so there's always something going on.
And there's a great place to eat.
Oh, I was going to say, it's a
Yeah.
great place to have lunch.
The Blue Moon, it's wonderful. I mean, it's really an energized, eclectic situation of people who really have all the same interests at heart, and it is about art and design. And that's kind of like us, art and design.
And I suppose for a whole list of activities, people should best to check out your website, right?
Yes, everything's on our website, from events, links to our social media. And one key thing to remember is many of these showrooms are retail, so anyone can shop here. Some sell to the trade, and we can help connect the public with designers if they need that, but this is definitely a building for everyone to enjoy and be able to be inspired and shop.
And
Andrea-
all public is welcome.
Well, thank you so much. I guess Barry and I are ready to roll.
Well, we're ready to roll, but safety first, right?
Please, somebody get him a helmet that fits.
We're back with one of our favorite style pros, Jeff Godby. And you know, Jeff, Joni and I have talked about meeting your family and your children and your dad and how great all of your family is. But I want to talk a little bit about your family at the store.
Yep.
It's really a compliment to you that so many of your employees would come up to Joni and I and really say kind things about their bosses, something
And
you don't
smiles on their faces.
Well,
all
that's
the
what we
time.
try to do. I mean, family is very important to us, both in the literal sense and in the company sense of things. We're a little store, a little company that got big, but we try to keep those little store values and that everybody is part of the family. We try to keep that going at Godby.
Well, it translates into your everyday business. I can certainly feel it when I'm in your store. And I told my family, if I was going to go out and look for a job, I would go to Godby first to try to find employment.
Hey, the offer's on the table, Barry.
Okay.
Anytime.
If this doesn't work out, I'll see you at Godby.
That's right. We'll take you. You too, Joni.
If Barry lets me tag along, I would love
right,
it. But it's just nice, though, really, to be able to walk in and get customer satisfaction, courteous, and you just feel good when you're in there.
That's Godby style.
That is Godby style.
There
Thanks,
you go.
Jeff.
Thank you.
Joni, it's always good to be with Adam of Adam's Flooring, and we're talking about tile today. And Adam, we have a client in common.
Sure.
And they asked me about ceramic tile versus porcelain tile. So could you expand on that, please?
You bet. What we have here is ceramic tile and porcelain tile. The porcelain tile here actually has a lot more of the impurities taken out of it. This one in particular actually is skid resistant. We can do a 12 by 24 or 13 by 13 or an 18 by 18. It's actually conducive to be used outdoors if needed because it is freeze thaw stable.
So we can do a brick pattern for the race.
I was going to say, I can see
She
his
thinks like
design wheels
Perfect.
turning,
Perfect.
so you could do
Yeah,
something
yeah.
in a red brick.
So a more high traffic area, porcelain is going to be a little bit nicer for it, a little bit more to withstand the high traffic. Ceramic tile, something that's going to be lower traffic, you do have that chance of breaking the tile, but you're also looking at price points, so whatever in your budget. Porcelain obviously is going to be a little bit more
Yeah,
expensive.
you get what you pay for. for. This is longer lasting, probably.
Exactly. Perfect.
Well, I'm thinking follow the yellow brick road maybe, or the red brick road, or whatever color you choose. Stop by and see our friend Adam Nisley at Adams Flooring in Carmel. Well, we've got some good ideas for upscaling cabinets in a kid's room today. Rob Klein of Rob's Conceptual Kitchens joins us, and we have a special guest, Mr. Jude, AKA Rob Klein Jr. You guys look so much alike.
Yes, we do.
There is no mistaking that that is your son. Nice to meet you, Jude.
Rob, I like this product because it's laminate.
Yeah.
And Jude, you could probably put this in your room and you could draw on it and everything and it wouldn't hurt it, right?
Would you
Yeah.
do that?
Would you do it? You'd do it for me, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, Rob, you can put these in kids' rooms and playrooms. This product.
You know, it's a great product to have in that area, especially since things get real reflective, and this laminate has the ability to counteract that. And
Well, it just stands up to all kinds of traffic. And this would be great in a garage project. If you want a little upscale garage cabinetry, you know, that would be beautiful as well.
yeah. It's just a great product. It has a lot of uses. Laminate anymore is a very sophisticated product, and it's not necessarily an inferior product anymore.
Well, laminate used to get a bad rap.
Well, yeah.
You know, and now it's, you know, it's people are finding, you know, how well it performs for everyone.
Well, even just the texture unit looks really, really great.
Rob, you always have great ideas. Will you please bring Jude back again because, well, he's great.
Hey Jude, we liked having you on the show. Check out Rob's Conceptual Kitchens at the Indiana Design Center. When it comes to window treatments for outdoor living, sometimes you don't always want to let the sun shine, or maybe you do. So your luck, Kern Palmer is here with Kern Palmer Interiors, and that can be the dilemma sometimes with outdoor living spaces. You want sun, but then there are certain times of the day where you don't want it.
That's true, Joni.
What do you offer your clients?
Well, in that situation, we have different opacities that we can offer. And with the roller shades, that's what we can do. With the different opacities, we want to cut the sunlight just ever so slightly because we love it. And this time of year, the spring and the summer, we want to enjoy that beautiful sunlight, but just cut it ever so slightly.
And Barry, I know you really like this.
Well, I like the geometric shapes, and I think it would be cool to use that and make all of your upholstery in a solid color.
Absolutely.
And let the windows do the talking, right?
Absolutely. And we do that so many times, Barry.
Well, and I think that adds some character, and I like the idea of, I call it scrimming. I don't know, like in theater when they put a theater scrim down and you get a little light through but not so intense light, and that's what happens, and it changes the feeling of a room.
Absolutely.
Hunter Douglas certainly has a lot of options.
Oh, we have so many options. And the great thing about Hunter Douglas is every year they're coming out with something even better. We do that every year. They're top of the line in my industry.
Well, the quality of them.
What's one of your favorites right now?
Oh my gosh, one of my favorites is the brand new product that they came out with this year is Solara. Gorgeous, gorgeous product. And normally each year, Hunter Douglas is winning awards for their innovative
We have to see
products.
that.
We do, and we love our award-winning Kern Palmer, so make sure that you visit her at stylewithbarryandjoni.com. Some beautiful examples of terrazzo. It's terrazzo artwork. You've probably seen it at Indianapolis International Airport. And Style Pro Rob Santa Rosa has had a big part in that. You guys did that job.
Yes, there's beautiful artwork in the intersections that you can see is all terrazzo, and basically they're murals of a picture, or it's just abstract art that terrazzo allows you to do.
And I think people are used to seeing that in a commercial setting, but Barry, you're saying more and more of your clients, you're using it indoors.
Indoors, it'd be great in an entryway application, and if you even wanted to put your monogram at the front door, then you could do it out of a different color.
That's right. The beauty of it is it's just a custom product that we can use our imagination, use some art, and do water jetting of crest or some kind of beautiful art in the floor.
Or borders, you could do a border with it. You know, I had one client that actually made an area rug out of terrazzo.
Yes.
So it looked like the part of the rug, but it was all made out of the same product that went with it.
And am I right in that you come in, you can, the recipe's on the back, so you can say, okay, Rob, I want a little less green, or I want a little more sparkle, and that's
right.
all you do.
That's what's so neat about it. It's just so custom that we can put any chip, glass, mother of pearl, any type of just beautiful glitter even, and just get the look that you're going for. We don't have the grout joints to worry about.
Wow.
And we can do it for your floor or countertop.
Thanks, Rob. So good to see you.
See you.
Terrazzo 102.
Joni, guess who sent this?
Our good friend Jeremy.
Yeah, the wizard.
Of Ferguson.
He's never been on with us only but one time, so he always sends really cool stuff for us to talk about.
He trusts us.
But Ferguson in the Indiana Design Center has this lamp, and they have a lot of pieces that go with it. You can do a sconce out of this. You can do a piece, you know, that goes across the top in your kitchen. But I just was really taken by the modernistic, the contemporary feel of this.
Yeah, and you know, when you're in Ferguson, I don't think you realize just the variety of lighting that they carry.
And if they don't have it on the floor, you can certainly, you know, let them show you pictures and they can order things. Just like this comes in maybe, I think it was 7 different applications.
I love it.
It's really cool.
And I think does it get even a little bit brighter?
I think we about have it all the way up. It's LED, so you don't have to replace the light bulbs, you know, 1,000 times in its lifetime. And this particular one has a powder coat finish on it.
Well, you can visit Ferguson. It's at the Indiana Design Center, and check out their showroom. Ask for Jeremy.
My friend Dr. Chernoff is back with me talking today about becoming your natural best, my natural best, with this new concept you have at Chernoff & Associates. And today we're going to talk about resurfacing pigmentation and skin. Right?
All of the in your last 2 segments, we talked about all the surgical components from a facial, your natural best, your body, your natural best. Today we're talking about all the things we do in the office without surgery to help a patient be their natural best. From a qualitative improvement in skin, we can improve the tone and quality of skin, we can blend unwanted pigment, unwanted blood vessels, rid a patient of unwanted tattoos, which are very popular now as well. Age spots on the hands give patients away all the time from an age standpoint.
Well, you
Stretch
helped me
marks.
with stretch marks. I could talk to you about that a long
Many
time.
patients have unwanted stretch marks, and now again we have in-office treatments for unwanted fat. So the treatments available for patients to reach their natural best in the office without surgery have increased really very dramatically.
And you've done several of those sorts of treatments with me. I've had resurfacing of my face and skin, and a lot of the dark spots that come from sun damage. So you've done that. You've helped take care of my hand issue a couple times. I mean,
I think something also important to mention is our Foundation for Victims of Violence. We donate our therapies to patients who are victims of domestic violence. We have a Center for Scar Therapy now that we're able to deal with scars of all forms, be they traumatic scars, acne scars. So there are so many treatments that we can offer patients for these unwanted treatments.
That's great to know. And you know, all of us can become our natural best with the help of Chernoff & Associates. You can have a scar fixed, you can have a tattoo fixed, but overall become your natural best in any way you can with your help.
Thanks,
and I
Terry.
thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Deborah Dorman.
Wait, stop. I've met Deborah Dorman. The real Deborah Dorman is here. Sotheby's International, the ambassador to Indianapolis.
Yeah,
Good
we'll
to see
switch
you.
back classes. Had to have a little fun with you.
Will the real Deborah Dorman please stand up?
Right.
That's all right.
Question for most people when they talk to you, I think they would say, Deborah, how many houses have you sold and how long have you been doing this?
Absolutely. That's probably the first question that they do ask. And you have to tell them exactly what they want. But you know, as a young realtor, I used to fake it till I made it.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, and now I know exactly what to answer. But not only are you interviewing me, but you don't know this, but as a realtor, I'm interviewing you.
It's like an audition.
It is an audition.
You have to be sure there's a great fit. One of the favorite things that you do with us is your home pick of the week.
Absolutely.
What do you have for us this week?
Today, it's all about mothers and mother-in-laws. And I brought a home, Fortville, Indiana, Geist. It's got a fabulous mother-in-law quarters. 1,300 square feet. It's got an entertainment center, her own suite, her own kitchen, everything. Everything a mother deserves.
Wow, I love it. I'd love to live there. And you could live there if you wanted to. Deborah Dorman, of course, our ambassador to Indianapolis, Sotheby's International Realty. Mortgage insurance may not be as bad as you think, Barry.
It makes me nervous.
What? Well, we have Mark Kuchik with us today. Of course, Access National Mortgage. Always good to see you, my friend. One of our great style pros with us on the show. It seems that things are a little different, or maybe different products available now versus 10 years ago.
Absolutely, yes. We all grew up thinking mortgage insurance was bad, but today there's a few more options that exist that didn't before.
Like the monthly. Like I know I pay mine monthly.
Right. Traditional way of paying it. However, today there's what we call a single premium. That's where, Joni, you can pay a one-time fee at closing and you buy out the monthly PMI. So what that gives you is a lower monthly mortgage payment, and you can buy more home that way.
Well, that helps everybody, especially with their new home.
Great. And the great thing about that is a lot of times you can negotiate the seller to pay that fee for you.
And they will do that.
Yeah.
Did not know that, did you?
And when do those negotiations need to start? Early on,
Right,
probably,
exactly.
right?
Early on in the well, I like that idea of being able to negotiate and lower your monthly costs.
See, that's why you need to go to somebody as knowledgeable, as you and Rhonda and your whole staff there,
Right.
so you can learn these little intricacies.
Exactly. We have the other option that we have that's fairly popular is what we call lender-paid mortgage insurance. And that's just taking a slight uptick in interest rate, and then the lender, us, will buy out the PMI for you. Same result.
Great options.
Great options. Mark Kuchik with Access National Mortgage. Go see our friend. We're in this great new home by Matt Beecher Builders. And Matt Beecher, this home nestled in Diamond Ridge. It's in Franklin Township. But I have a question. How did you know when it's a right fit? Like the client comes to you and you're going to be with this person for quite a while. How do you determine that?
You're right, it's going to be a long time. It's not a 2-week process. So you've got to make sure that personalities match, that you feel good with the person, because it's a long-term affair that you're going to be dealing with this person day in and day out, picking things out together. Personalities are a big thing, and if they're not going to work, then you need to start looking for the next builder that your personality works with.
Well, and you want to have fun with the whole process. If you can't have fun, don't do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
And what was it we were talking earlier? You said you want people to have happy memories when they're in the home, years to come.
Yes. Yeah, I don't want somebody going through and they didn't really want something, but we needed to do it a certain way. And then they're 6 years down the road, they have a Christmas party, and they're still telling people, well, I didn't really want this, but I had to have it
But
because
that
my
Matt
daughter-"
Beecher made me
That's
do
right.
it.
That's
That doesn't happen with you, I can tell, because you network and you talk to people.
We try to, yes, absolutely.
So what would you say is, in a nutshell, your philosophy for building and, when you meet a new client?
Have fun, make it a great experience, and listen to what they have to say, because they're going to live there, not you. And that's the big thing that we need to do.
Well, that's kind of like we just did here.
Exactly.
Listen, have fun, and they're going to live with it, not you. You're going to live with what we're talking about. We're going to live with the outcome. So this has been fun, right?
And Matt, I know you've got a few spec homes too that you're also doing in this general area. Can people go to your website and find out more about that?
Absolutely. Go to the website, mattbeecherbuilders.com, and you can either email us, call us. We'll be glad to answer whatever questions to help.
Okay, thanks. Well, I feel right at home right here.
So do I.
You're invited to a Bow Wow Luau. That's right, Bow Wow Luau. It's the first event of its kind happening at Leonard Park and Speedway. Meet Lily, everybody.
Hi, Lily.
She's the ambassador, and this is her pet mama. This is Terry Moore. She's the executive director with Beacon of Hope Center for Women. So glad you guys could stop by.
Thank you for having us. We really appreciate it.
And Lily is, look at this dress. I love it. Did she pick it out herself?
She did. Yes, she did.
Well, Bow Wow Luau was for a wonderful cause. It's, of course, to assist women in crisis, victims of domestic violence. Just give us a little bit of an idea of all the great stuff you do at Beacon of Hope.
Sure. Beacon of Hope is a domestic violence organization and obviously serving women and children suffering from domestic violence. And we offer trained volunteers fielding crisis calls. We have individual and group counseling. We also offer life skills training. We have a wonderful Teen Talk outreach program, a wonderful partnership with Speedway Department, Police Department, Lawrence Police Department, Southwest District, and then of course we have the foster pet program.
Wow, and that pet program is very unique, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I was surprised to find out that one of the major reasons women don't leave a dangerous situation is because of their pets.
Absolutely, absolutely. They don't want to leave their animals behind. So if we do everything we can at Beacon of Hope to get them in safety.
Okay, so the Bow Wow Luau will benefit the foster care program for pets,
Yes,
correct?
absolutely.
That's going to be so much fun. I think Barry and I are going to be out there.
Yes.
It's happening, like I said, it's happening in June at Leonard Park. But give the folks at home an idea of what's going to be happening.
Sure, we are going to have a sensational day. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to have a 5K. We're going to have a 1-mile dog walk for those that can't do the 5K like me and Lily. And we're also having a family festival. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have games. We're going to have pet contests. We're going to have food trucks. It's just going to be a fabulous event.
That's right. I think we might get to help judge some of the pet contests.
Oh, I would like that.
Absolutely.
Tell them what some of the categories are.
Bathing suit contest for dogs only.
Dogs only.
And then we also have a best trick. And we also have an owner's look-alike contest.
Oh, this'll be fun.
It's going to be a great time. And you're also you have room, I know you have some pet-related vendors out there, but you could certainly use a few more.
Yes, absolutely. And so all they have to do is just call our center and we'll get them booked.
So a vendor who is related to pets for dog collars, clothes, things like that, right?
Absolutely. Pet stores, groomers, boarders.
So it's a shopping day too.
That's right. Oh, we're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a day for the dogs. Bow Wow Luau. Quickly, your website address.
www.beaconofhopeindy.org.
Thank you, Terry, and thank you, Lily.
Bye,
Adorable.
Lily.
We hope to see you at the Bow Wow Luau.
Thanks to Matt Beecher for hosting us in this beautiful home.
He builds a great home. And get ready to pack your bags, Barry, because next week we're taking a stylecation. We're going to the historic and beautiful West Baden. It's in French Lick, Indiana. And you're going to want to come along for the ride. Are you ready for Memorial Day weekend?
I am. Are you?
I am. We hope you have a safe Memorial Day weekend. We'll see you here next week at 1:30 on RTV6. Promotional consideration to the following: Jeff Godby of Godby Home Furnishings and Matt Beecher of Matt Beecher Builders. If you have a question, check us out at stylewithbarryandjoni.com. Our style pros are more than happy to answer any design questions. Join us next week at 1:30 right here on RTV6.